Ozempic Face, 7 fall makeup items to help make your skin look lifted and glowy. And I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Freddie, in my messy room. I've lost over 112 pounds the last almost 3 years of GLP-1 weight loss. And on today's episode, I want to do a fall makeup look to help you with your makeup. A bunch of the items are on sale currently right now on my Amazon shopping list, which I'll link down below. And also somewhere on here, there'll be a sticker if you want to shop on YouTube as well for these items, because they're really simple, inexpensive ways to give a lift, to give contour, to give structure from a face that has been deflated. Losing 112 pounds, certainly that's changed the collagen in my skin, it's changed the structure in my skin, and it's not going to get rid of completely, but certainly we can do things that very much help with our skin. So number one, first and foremost, the thing I'm obsessed with right now for my fall makeup is the Laura Geller palette. It's on sale right now with Amazon. I was like, I'm snagging that as well. And because it has basically everything you need for makeup, you don't have to have anything else if you don't want to for makeup, because it's all in here. Which I traveled to LA recently for a YouTube event. This is what was in my suitcase, literally on my carry-on bag actually, to give the colors on there. And why it works really well with Ozempic Face is because of, it has on here, it's the baked highlighter that I actually use for my eye color, a little bit on my nose. It gives a very lifted, glowy look with the highlighter and the contouring with it. I'm gonna use my BK Beauty brushes. Let me pull this one out to use. You can go in and just notice real fast the lifted look that it gives. Do you see that? Like, gives a little pop up. I'm gonna put a little on the tip of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow right there, but it gives this gorgeous, I'm gonna get just a little bit more right on the interior of the eye. It gives a gorgeous lifting of the face. We're gonna do some contour, don't worry. We're gonna beat it to the gods in terms of this, but it gives the shadow or the highlight on there, and then we also have the shadow too with the palette as well. My eye color, I love these. I love it, I love it, I love it. Number two, the BK Beauty brushes. Everybody had talked about them and I'm like, they're not that great. Until I got them and I'm like, oh my gosh, these are flippin' doodles. Amazing. It's all in the brush to help with technique, to help put on makeup. If you're struggling with makeup, having a really good brush set like BK Beauty, highly recommend. This one is their 107. They have these different numbers. So you're like, 107 is supposed to be a flat brush. They do also have precision powder, which I have, which is the 108. Number two, as I was getting my brushes out, number two, fall makeup to help with Ozempic Face is a good set of brushes because you can contour more easily using it. If you have already contour at home, then use that. But having a good brush set makes a big difference. I'm just gonna take this brush, just lightly put it in my rouge. I was doing this wrong before. I was putting my blush right in here, and that actually pulls the face down. I am 44 years old. Actually, I'm really 87 years old. This is my makeup contour has made me look 44 years old. Just kidding. I wanted to make sure you're paying attention. No, I'm really 44 years old. So I have just a little bit of the blush on here. You can see, like, I've already done my makeup, but I'm going to go through and show you where to put it. Right up in here. Right up in here is where it goes. If I put it the majority right in here, it pulls the cheeks down. You can see in my past videos of where I have put right in here, like, it pulls it all down. We want to lift. We want to glow. Change where you put your blush. Straight out the gate. Tell me down below if you've changed where you put your blush. Come back to this video after you try it. And you're like, Countess, you were right. And I'm like, Mr. Freddie and I totally were right. I'm gonna take a little bit, put it right in here. And you think, why am I going up in there? Because it's pulling it up. Now, next, we're going to do a little bit of contour in there as well. So have some contour. And I put mine right in here. I've been using a cream. This isn't one of my ones because you could, quite frankly, you could use the one in the Laura Geller palette, which is powder, but this is a cream one. I just like the Chanel one because I'm trying to use it out. I'm being cheapy and I'm like, I'm not wasting this. And that's what to use for the contour component of it. So I'm not deep diving into that. I'll link it, but really honestly, the Chanel one is great, but you don't need to get the Chanel one. You can get a like drugstore one if you wanted to have in there to chisel right in this part. And then I go through to contour through here underneath my gobble gobble, which I do have. And then that sets. Now on the nose, also with the BK Beauty, the brush is number 207. I go in to contour my nose. It helps, it makes my face look different. When I do this versus when I don't, I'm like, I've got my brush. This is what my brush looks like, so you guys can see. And I go in, get a little bit of my, it's called the Baked Body Frosting on here, but it's brown is what you want. Get a little bit on there, tap a little bit off, and just go through here super lightly. And then just, it makes just a little bit on my nose, a little bit of definition on there. I'm just gonna kind of like wipe it like that. It changes the structure of my nose. It changes the structure of my nose. Now, I had my makeup artist did my makeup this morning. I wanted to go through with touch-ups within it. And using the BK Beauty 207, super helpful in here with the contour that she has done, but it goes through to help chisel out the face within the cheeks, within the jaw, and then now within the nose to give that structure to lift it up. Noticeable difference on my face when I contour my nose versus when I don't. Noticeable. And again, it does not have to be expensive. You can use if you already have it at home. I really do like the L'Oreal Gallery palette because it can travel. So number 2 for your fall makeup to help with Ozempic face and stop Ozempic face and make your face look lifted and glowy is the BK Beauty brushes. I do also have, side note, they're, you can tell it's like super well loved, is their 107. This is what I use to put on my foundation and underneath my concealer, because if I don't want to get my fingers dirty, pat, 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 underneath there too. Which leads me to number 3, which is a good concealer to get rid of dark shadows. I don't know about you, Zepbound fatigue is real, Wegovy fatigue is real, semaglutide fatigue is real, and so that fatigue can show up for me with really dark circles underneath my eyes. I'm 44 years old. If you look in here, it can lead to creping, which makes me look older. It leads to Ozempic face aging on there. I prefer not to have that. So I have 3 concealers that I am loving. One is Laura Mercier. It exploded when I was traveling in LA, so unfortunately that one's out of commission. And I have 2 Tarte concealers. The back of my hand, I've not put lotion on it. It's super crepey, but I wanted to show you what it looks like in terms of coverage, because I don't want it sitting, because you don't need to use that much. I'm using a lot on the back of my hand to illustrate a point. You literally just need like not that much to blend. So I'm going to show you here. And we're going to put right here, dot, dot. How much it blends with the different stick versus the creamier version. The Shape Tape with it too, this is probably my favorite one because I can really get in there with the applicator, the doe foot applicator, like right in there. And then I also use my BK Beauty brush. I can use this one, which I use for my foundation, typically the 109, but this is the, do you guys ever watch Angie Hot and Flashy here on YouTube? I love her. If you don't watch her channel, she's got a great beauty channel for women who are in like menopause. She's awesome. This one is the it's the A506. It's also a BK Beauty brush. If it has a different number on it, I'll put it down below. You can tell mine is well loved. I love this thing because it gets right in the eye underneath. I can look up and blend out. You don't want to use a lot of concealer with Ozempic face or your face in general, particularly if you have mature skin, because this is going to sit in your fine lines and wrinkles. And if you have dry skin like I do, you want just a little bit. Like these dots here are even too much. That's what I'm saying. Like this will last you 10 million years. 555,600 years. It will last you a long time. And it depends if you like a cream or a liquid, but I'm just gonna blend it. Like, do you see how much that spreads? Like it just a little bit goes a very, very, very long way. Those 2 dots were even too much. So I put on the back of my hand here, like that is a lot. And it was sitting on there, so it's dried quite a bit. That is awesome. Mr. Freddy agrees. That is awesome. Now here's the creamier version. I'm gonna flip it to the other side of the brush. That's the creamier version on there. I like to put this option because a lot of people really, really love this one. It does also come with its own brush. It's down in there somewhere. This is not my, I would love Laura Mercier and also the Shape Tape Contour Concealer from Tarte. Then this would be third. It's harder to blend. Let me do it on the back of this hand. It's a little bit, I'll do it on my age spot right there. Like you can see the creping of it. It's getting rid of that dark spot on there too. For me, it's a little bit harder, and I can use less product, and it makes my eyes look less crepey using the Shape Tape. And I think that's one of the keys to this. The other key to that is going through, you can put a little bit, if you wish, right in here to help elevate. So we've done our contour, we've done our blush up here, again, pulling it up, and in here, a little bit of brightness right in here, in between the contour, to help give that like push-pull. The push-pull is gonna help elevate our Ozempic face on there. Huge, 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 huge. And you can go through if you want and blend that out as well. That's a really, really easy way to go through and get that push-pull effect with your contour. And now with Ozempic face, I'm gonna take my lips off so you guys can see. It makes a big difference if you're having lips on versus lips off. I did not know. When I went to New York Fashion Week with YouTube, they talked a lot about lip liner, particularly for older women. The young chippies are doing lip liner. It's back, by the way. If you didn't know, it's like the trending thing is lip liner. So I have, this is my favorite color from Fenty. If you see my in lip liner a bunch recently, there's less expensive versions. I really love Fenty though. Like Fenty Beauty has become rapidly one of, I bought so much of their stuff. Like I really am like, oh, their stuff is so great. This one, by the way, it's one of their blushes that they have too. Like they've got really cool, fun, if you like makeup, I'm not showing that in today's video, but they've got fun makeup. So I can go through and it gives this awesome lip line. Let me go do it and I'll come back. So I've gone through and I've actually overlined my lips. That's what the Fenty liner. Obsessed. This color that I'm using is Traced Out. Highly recommend. Now they have, I just ordered this. I told you guys I'm like become on a Fenty Beauty, I'm on their Fenty Beauty train. It's their new holiday collection. They have 3 different ones in there. I already own this one. Like I said, it's become one of my fast favorites. I wanted to try though, it's called the Glossy Posse 8. I thought it would be fun, gloss. So a little bit of liner, a little bit of gloss. You could always use lipstick too, but today I just wanted something like, to me, I love a liner and a gloss, and it's also easy. How cool is that looking? Super shine. That's bold. That is large and in charge, and I love it. If that's too bold for you, they do also have, it'll be on the sticker, and I'll link it also, the like direct link down below. If that's too much vavoom for you, they do have more neutral shades. I do like that though. Like it just adds a sense of texture, a sense of color. I really appreciate that. Or you can give them away as gifts. Keep one for yourself and then give the rest away. Those could be stocking stuffers for people. So good lips is number 4 for Ozempic face. I think people think so much about their skin drooping, a saggy neck, things like that. Having on there a really pretty, well done lip, super helpful. I can go back in with my BK Beauty brushes. I can tap a little bit with my Michelle Geller on here, right, with a little bit of the highlighter into my Cupid's bow, just to give a little bit more dimension on my face too, again, just to add some color. One thing to help set my face after it's all done is the Fenty Beauty. They have on here, it comes with like a little sponge. I like using a brush instead. Or one of my new favorite things, you can see this is really well loved, is one of these puffs. They're crazy inexpensive over on Amazon. You can see it's well loved. I just go through with my little puff, get a little bit on there from the Fenty Beauty. This one, what is it called? The Invisimatte on there. It's gonna make it a little bit matte. And I can go underneath my eyes, not too much though, not too much. Watch, I pat, 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 pat to help set it. I go up along here to give a contour with it. Just gonna set through here, through like my T-zone where it gets greasy looking. And then I can go through with my brush and wipe the excess off. This is the BK Beauty 108. Because, right, it's fall. It's getting drier, so I don't want too much powder, but I want just enough to help set. And particularly underneath the eyes, wipe that off. You do not, even with that powder puff, wipe it off. So you can see how it's contoured. I can get in here, flick it out. Flick it out, and then you can just kind of like dust it around here, just along the nose. But when you do in there underneath, is wipe it, because you don't want that sitting. That's gonna sit, and over the course of the day, that's where you come back like 3 hours from now and you're like, why are my under eyes so crepey? That's why. Too much concealer, because you just literally need a spack. You just need a dot. Again, for that concealer, this is what's going to make or break your under eye area to help with the Ozempic face. Just a little dots. Dot, 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 and then use your brush to blend it. Look how little that is. I know other people will go in and be like, all the way underneath. What do you think is gonna set more to make creping? Dots or that long streak? I rest my case, boo. I rest my case. One thing for the lips, if this is too much for you, I am a too much person. I like a lot of makeup. I know for some of you, you're like, oh my gosh, I like it. I think it looks pretty on me. I like it. If you don't yuck my yum. I like this. If you don't, one of the things for more minimal people that I like is Laniege has their new holiday set. I am obsessed with this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. They have the 2 lippies on there. They also have, it's the caramel chocolate, and then it's an eggnog latte. That one's linked on the sticker. And I'll also link it in the description link below. This one it has on here, you guys know I don't like using my finger, but it tastes, if you just want like a neutral lip with it, it's the caramel. It's so good. So good. Tastes just like caramel. Eggnog latte tastes like eggnog latte. It's a fun one. And again, you could break those out if you didn't want to give someone the whole set. You could break those out into individual little stocking stuffers too. Just saying, just saying. And that's an easy way if you don't want this bold of a lip, but something on your lips. Don't have crusty, wusty, dry, cakey, wakey lips. If this is too much, tone it down and just use that. Have a little balm on there, and you can make it a little bit less bold. But I really do love those Fenty lip glosses. And number 7, we already talked about the L'Oreal palette, but it is the Fenty Cheeks. This one, I love this color. You may not like the color if you want it just for cheeks, like as a rouge. I like using it for contour though, because I think that contour for me is what has helped me avoid Ozempic looking face too, of really getting in there and not being afraid of blending. And I can blend because of brushes. This is again the 108. You're gonna wanna use not dipping brushes. Like if you're using this to get your under here, use a different brush for this, but I wanted to show the example of it. Just taking a little bit, and you can use the darker color right in here to help give that contour, right? Like that's a lot. And so I'm gonna go through and blend her out. I do like to go on with a setting spray. This is the L'Oreal one, which I love. It is industrial. Like if you go swimming, this will hold. I've had this makeup on literally for, I don't know, how many hours has it been? Yeah, since 10 a.m. It's 3 o'clock right now, so it's 5 hours. The setting spray, L'Oreal Invisible Setting Spray. It is industrial though. I've also loved Charlotte Tilbury's, it's a pump, not an aerosol. So that's a nice option that I really like too. I also have the Fenty Lip Oil. I've showed these like 10,000 times, so I'm not going to talk about that too much today as well. So one of the other things is we put the powder on to help set it. We've put that on there to help with the contouring. That's like the hinge pin of this whole Ozempic face, is having on there cheek contour, a little bit of that white in there to get that chisel. If you have a gobble, this is bonus tip number 8. If you have a gobble, it's okay. I would rather have lost 112 pounds and have my face be jiggly than, and use makeup techniques to help me, than be weighing over 300 pounds, having health issues. I will take this any day. I will take Ozempic face any day versus weighing over 300 pounds. Being able to walk my dog multiple miles and still being like, okay, let's go lift. Like, that's amazing. That is a gift and a half. And so I really want to encourage you, for me, I leaning into other things that make me feel feminine, that make me feel beautiful. For a long time, I didn't feel beautiful. And now because of GLP-1 weight loss, I have the opportunity to play and try these things. I used to not care about my appearance. It was minimal. And now I like that I have all of these things. You may be like, Elizabeth, oh, why do you have another lippy with Tarte, with the maracuja, these little click ones? Why do you have all these lippies and things like that? Because I love trying and playing, and it makes me feel good about the body that I've worked really, really hard for. And so I want to encourage you, if you're like, this is too much for me, great, do minimal then. Laniege Easy Lip, a little Fenty of their lip oil. You guys know I talk about it all the time. I'm obsessed. It's like last year I asked my mother-in-law, I'm like, please buy me 3 of these. She got me 4. I was so grateful. It's just simple, easy ways to elevate, to feel better. And then also the insecurity about like my under chin. You can't see it super now, but there's loose skin on there. That is okay. That's like my battle scar for all of this. The loose skin on my stomach, the dough that I have, it looks like a focaccia bread on my stomach and my inner thighs. I will take that. I am getting plastic surgery, for full disclosure. I meet with my plastic surgeon. It's like 1.5 years out for the surgery, 1 year out for the consultation, which I've already paid $250 for to be on the reserve list. One of my new favorite things is this Fenty Beauty Butta drop. My friend had recommended it, so I bought it from her TikTok shop live. If you guys follow Life with Cam, she talks about Fenty. She's the one who like hooked me onto Fenty, and I was like, I love Rihanna, but love. It is awesome. You guys know how I am about my crepe erase and how I'm about my Sol de Janeiro and how I'm about my Maylis. I have a very small list of creams that I love and recommend for loose skin. Watch. For crepey skin, loose skin, it's not going to get rid of loose skin, right? It's not. The scent on it's really nice. They have a caramel one that smells like caramel. I have it, it's back there. I like it. It's not my favorite. This one's my favorite. My son actually was like, this one smells so good versus the caramel. He's like, Mom, you smell like a cupcake with the caramel one. So caramel one's okay. The texture though of the Butta drop, the texture of this on the back of my hands, it's really nice. It may be akin to crepe erase. You guys know how loyal I've been to them though. I love that stuff. And the price point for what you're getting, how much is this? It's 6.7 ounces in there. It's a lot. It's a lot. And you can see how little I've been using it. You can see how little has been in the pan that I've used and how much it, like, the texture is beautiful. I like that. So if you're looking for something for your stomach, your thighs, that you can put on for body care, love. So hopefully it's been helpful. I've had fun doing it. I've really enjoyed this quite a bit. So thank you for letting me play with makeup, talk about the fall stuff I'm loving right now. I would love to know what makeup you are loving. Tell me down below. Everything will be in the description link too. I'll be sure to link all of that. Our emoji of the day is going to be a lipstick. I do emojis of the day to get to know you better because I care. It's my bat signal of who's made it this far in the video, which means you're a bestie. And so I will also pray over you. If you don't believe in prayer, uplift you in positive thought, because all are welcome at the Countess of Shopping table. Unless you're mean. Unless you're one of those people that's like, that's too much makeup. Okay, maybe it's too much makeup for you. It's just enough for me. I like wearing a lot of makeup. It's fun for me. And I've been on camera all day too. Plus, so if I'm in a studio with lights. Right now, you can see, like, I'm just in front of a window. And Mr. Freddie, you guys asked to have a video with Mr. Freddie. So your wish is my command. Does he not look so cute? He has been not nice. And so today I had to tell my husband that Mr. Freddie redeemed himself in the Countess of Shopping video because he has been a pain in our patoodle doodles all day. He's been very nice in this video, which is shocking for him. My sweet friends, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Let me know down below what your favorite fall makeup is. You guys know I'll go buy it. I'll go check it out. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. Love y'all.